good evening, wherever you are in the world. Happy New Year. Yeah, I've been away for a little bit. I didn't do any videos. However, I'm back. So I was listening to this guy's video, Crypto Superior Trading, Crypto X Superior Trading. And he's talking about, he started off the video talking about mainstream adoption. Now, I really think that people really don't get it. The crypto industry doesn't need adoption from the public. They really don't. It's the fourth industrial revolution. Yes, you have an opportunity to become wealthy or rich, depending on how much you invest. But they don't need mainstream adoption for this technology, because the technology is already going to be built in to a lot of everyday things that you use. So they don't need adoption. They're giving you an opportunity to see what they're doing, but they really don't need you to see what they're doing, because if it's already built in to your everyday applications that you use on a daily basis, I don't need you to adopt anything. You're just going to use it because it's there. That's the way how the blockchain is going to function. It's going to function in the background, and you're not going to know that your stuff is already running on it, which I believe is happening right now as we speak. We don't know what they're using the blockchain technology for. We're using things every day and we don't know. Right? That's no different from you not knowing exactly how iCloud work. As I was saying before, I got interrupted by my phone, and I can't even remember where I was at this point. But basically, they don't need us to adopt anything, right? So even though in his video, he's showing that he asked AI. I don't care if you asked AI. AI is going to give you an answer to the question that you asked based on the information that it pulled from offline. Okay, so I don't even know if people understand that's how AI works. As humans, we have been teaching AI for years. AI pulls the information that it gives you from from offline, the information that's online. So AI basically is like one big search engine that can help you get things done, because it pulls the information from different parts of the internet and give it to you. That's what AI does. So because AI said it doesn't mean that AI is smart. It doesn't mean that AI know exactly what it's talking about. No, because some guy or some woman wrote it in an article online that's how adoption needs to happen, and that's why AI will spit that out to you. AI doesn't know. AI is going to give you a different answer if someone else comes out and writes an article saying something different. Then AI will most likely be a little bit confused as to the question, or maybe be a little bit in between the answer. I'm trying to look for the word, but I can't think of the word right now. But yeah, it was going to be in between, right? So that means nothing. Fact of the matter is, no, they do not need adoption to happen before these things could be launched. They don't need it because it's already built into the fabric of the apps that you're going to be using. And if you heard before, I think I did a video on this before, but I'm probably going to do a video again touching on it. A lot of these crypto companies, a lot of the blockchain creators, they all are on the same page in terms of the public knowing. They all feel like the public do not need to know how the blockchain technology works. That's how they feel. They feel like we don't need to know. So if you know about it and you know how it works, you are one of the lucky people, because they really don't want you to know. They just want it to be built in to your everyday apps that you already use, and you're using it. If I remember correctly, what I was saying before I got interrupted, I was talking about iCloud and Google Cloud and Microsoft Cloud and Amazon Cloud. We don't know how these things work, but yet and still we use them. Think about your phone. We don't know how the texting technology works. We use it. We don't know how it works though, but we use it. Did they have to wait for the texting technology to be adopted by everyone before they launched the texting technology? No. The texting technology just came out and people started using it. Why? Because it was already built into the device that you were using. So you just started using it. Now, when it comes to making money from it, yeah, of course you need people to adopt it and get used to it for you to see big gains. Yes. However, with blockchain technology, you don't need that because the money is already going to be moving, right? We use the internet every day. No one really knows how the internet really works, but yet and still we use it every day. We use email. Nobody knows and understands how email actually really works, but we use it. I mean, adoption, they don't need that. You know, just think about the things that we use on a daily basis. We don't know how these things work, but yet and still we use it. So they don't need adoption when it comes to this blockchain technology. So when people come out and they start talking this, it's like, what are you talking about? Do you really understand what you're talking about? Because I don't think you do. Because you're saying the things that you're saying, which to me, when you start saying these things, I have to say you don't know what you're talking about. And then he also shows like this article talking about like we're only, you know, according to AI, we need about 800 million people to adopt the technology before it could go mainstream. Then he shows another article where they're talking about there's only 500 and something million people that has adopted the technology. So he's saying that that's proof that we didn't get to the 800 million people that we need, that AI said. So that's why it's not being adopted. No, you're wrong, my man. You're absolutely wrong. Again, all of these things are things for people to feel better as to why the technology didn't take off yet. The technology did not take off yet because the government has decided it is not time yet. The governments and the power players, okay? The power players, the people that are at the top of the food chain, are the people that decided it's not time yet. It has nothing to do with us. It has to do all with the people who are the power players, the elites, to position themselves to continue to be the elites. That's what it has to do with. It has nothing to do with adoption.